Hello, everyone. Welcome to my very first episode mini podcast here in TikTok. My name is Mary Chris Hartman, and I'm so excited to start this journey with you all. So, this episode is all about getting to know me and my passion, my quirks, and what makes me, well, me. I'll be answering some fun and thoughtful provoking questions so you can feel feel of who I am, okay? So let's start with who I am. Who I am. So as you may notice, you're probably seeing me on your page and you're seeing me creating a content, collaborating with people. So my name is Maricus Hartman and I live here in Northwest Alberta, Canada. I moved here about 11 years ago and I have two beautiful children and they're living 3 hours and a half away from me until next year. That's just a temporary thing. And if you want to get to know what I'm doing, I am currently a startup dropshipping business owner. About a month ago, or a month and a half ago before, I just decided to resign from my work and decided to be an e-commerce business owner. And I think it's very exciting because I never really think about moving into a different business side model. I'm currently also on owning a trucking company, which is generated a good income for us. But I also want to try something new. I'm always so eager to learn something new, and that is all about my podcast. My podcast is all about growth, it's all about life experience, it's all about social economic, it's all about talk, and it's all about educations and all about things that you're probably more interested when it comes to finding a podcast. So, anyhow, I like to talk. I enjoy talking, not in person though. Sometimes I have this really weird feelings of myself when I am talking with people in person. I get so shy and I get so lost in my head. And for me, I was just feels like maybe I should just open my own podcast and talk to myself and maybe just, people just listen to what I'm saying. I'm not trying to yap, but more people nowadays are very stressed and at the same times are struggling with a different type of lifestyle, right? So I really want to try something else that's going to improve myself, gain more self-confidence. At the same time is just learning new things. It's all about learning new things. If you love to learn new things, you follow me, you share, and at the same time just stay in my journey. I want you to stay in my journey because I really do think that I am a very person who love to share knowledge. I like to share my own opinion and I like to share what I am doing. And that's what a kind of person I am. I am very driven. I am very goal oriented, and I'm at the same time, I am focused of something that I'm doing, something big. I when I dream something, I want it big, like like I can reach the world. I want to reach the world because this is me. I want to be authentic and I'm a 34 years old and I want to be the person who you can talk on. You can just come in my podcast and listen to me and at the same time come and collaborate with me because I really think that people likes listening people talking. So secondly, what's something people always ask about me? I think most people ask about me is how I did it. Like, let me give you a little bit of a story about myself, okay? About 5 years ago, I had separated with my ex-husband and moved in a different town, which is not very familiar for me, and I don't know. Like, I'm seriously don't know what's going to happen after my separation. And most people doesn't know that I struggled a lot. I went from a lot of struggle. So I started as a healthcare aide. As a healthcare aide in the second semester here in Grand Prairie, Alberta, during the COVID is a great opportunity for me because after my second semester, I had given a chance to be a full-time healthcare aide in one of the long-term facility here in Grand Prairie. And I do believe that that opportunity gives me a lot of everything. And I didn't realize that I will be in the scenario where but things in healthcare systems are different. It's totally different. It's healthcare aid is should be paid really high. In my opinion, they should be paid really, really high because of the work they're doing, lifting, and everything. Like, oh my gosh, as a healthcare aide, I never get used to the smell of a poop, right? So when I was a healthcare for the last 3 years, I just become used to it. And I just know for the fact that healthcare is not for me. I think I got burned out a lot. At the same time, mental health affected me, and at the same time, I just don't see myself staying in that kind of job. So after about a year, and same year that I completed my healthcare, I again enrolled myself as a community service and addiction specialist. I really enjoyed the course, don't get me wrong, but as a learner person, I just realized that going to the private school is not the best thing. You know why? Because the enrollment fee is more higher than going to the public school, and because the government of Canada sometimes help you with your tuition fees and everything. So that is the thing that bad move that I did. So that's not a great investment for me. So afterwards, I become a support worker for mental health, for addictions, for homeless, and name it, whatever. But I just know myself that that is not meant for me. This is not the role meant for me, So afterwards, I move into a disability support worker, which I really enjoy. I mean, being a support worker is one of the most wonderful I've ever experienced, and it's changed my whole perceptions. And I really think that choosing the right career for you really changes you and also helps you grow. And then, unfortunately, just few months ago, I just decided to resign from this job. As much as I love the job, I also want to explore something else because I am 34 years old. I like to explore something else. I love to build my skills. I love to build experience, and I love to build knowledge. And the same thing that I'm sharing to my friends. I am very advocate. I am very goal oriented, task oriented, and when I want something, I will do it. I will do it no matter what. So when I was a little kid, just a little bit of story about when I was a little kid. There's something that I'm really funny that I want to share you. And when people tells me, "What do you want?" Like, what do you want to become? You know what I tell them? I said, I want to marry a foreigner. I really just want to marry a foreigner and just be a mom. And that's my dreams when I was little. Not because that I'm driven to become a mom, but just because I grew up with that mom. Life in the Philippines is never this easy. It's Canada, the hardship, the things that you never have here before. It's a different experience. So the third question was, what's my biggest passions? I think one of my biggest passion is to create my own name, to build my own brand, my pride pick, and to actually give it to my children one time or in a long run. I really passionate about building my own company and give the best life for my children's, and at the same time help people's around me. Something that I am do very driven is that those people who depends on me and those people who supports and believes in me, they are my drive, they are my great motivator in life, and that's why I do what I do. So the fourth question is, what's the random fun fact about me? Oh my gosh, there's so many random fun fact about me, but only people that knows me better is a thing. I am loud. I am very loud person. Other people doesn't like it. Other people think it's too much. But you see, when you are expressing yourself, don't ever think that people gonna say this, gonna say that. No, you have to value your own self and love yourself and be who you are, because that's authenticity is like being who you are and never listen to people who pull you down. Is nothing wrong of setting boundaries, and that's what I learned over time, is that setting boundaries is actually can make your life more fun in a long run. So I love to set boundaries, especially now, no matter what. no matter who you are, even if you're family, even if you're friends, even if you're someone I know, when I don't feel valued, I will set boundary out of you, and that's the way I am. And then the first question, what kind of music and movies do I love? Okay. I love pop music. I really enjoy listening to the pop music. I also love some kind of like a breakup song. I don't know why. It's just like ever since I always enjoy listening to the breakup song. It's not that like I'm always emotional and breaking up with someone. It's just that I just the meaning of the song is something that sometimes we actually kind of relate, right? So, what kind of movie do I love? I love Titanic. Titanic is a thing. Like when I was little, the first movie that I watched is Titanic. And you know what I said to myself? I'm gonna marry Leonardo DiCaprio. And I'm gonna be the Titanic girl. And I'm gonna be the one in the rules who's dying and love you, Jack, and so on and so forth. So fun fact about me is yeah, I'm an oldie. I'm a 34 years old, but growing up into grandparents is just makes you also more adult inside. And it could be like I just love to talk and I can't help it. So, anyway, the next question here that I'm seeing, if I could have a dinner with any person, dead or alive, who would it be? And, this is going to be a little bit of emotional because if there's someone that I want to invite for dinner, that would be my brother. That would be my brother who passed away about 11 years ago when I moved here in Canada. Something that I regret about is that I didn't realize that I'm gonna lost him early. And at the same time, during that time, I feel regretted because I never invited him to my wedding. And he's just a good brother. He's a great brother. He has like two kids, and I promised him that I would take care of his family. I I'm very attached to my family, and as something that you know about me is I am very touchy. That is my language of love. I Since I lost my brother, my language of love changes, especially from everyday life. I want to make sure the people that surrounds me, they feel loved. They know that I'm here for them, and I will always be here for them. And everything that I do is not just for myself. It is all for my family. It's all for the people that loves me and all the people that supports me. And again, they are my strongest tribe. And then the next question is that what one dream I've always wanted to accomplish? One dream that I always wanted to accomplish is to build company to my children's, where we are actually, worry free from money and we can travel all around the world. And that is accomplishment right now for me that I'm chasing is to be able to gain more sales from the business, to be able to succeed in the business, that I can go travel around the world where the business would pay for everything. And at the same time, I'm doing it anywhere around the world. And that is what I'm doing right now is open my own dropshipping business on our company because I believe that there's a big chance to, if it's click, it click. If it doesn't, it will take time. And still, I'm very patient. That's the way it works. When you become a business owner, the patience should be there. This is not about passive income, once again. This is all about branding your name. This is all about driving to your passion and loving the moment and invest with time and persistence and perseverance because we all get the success in life. It just depends on how you interpreted it. So the next question is, what would my perfect day look like? All right. I love these conversations. I love it. I love us. So my perfect day looks like is about I wake up in the morning, I have my coffee made, and the kitchens are clean, the house are all clean, everybody working together in the house, and everybody are just having so much fun where we don't need to worry about nothing. but sometimes that could be pretty impossible to happen, right? That could be pretty impossible, especially when you are moving into a blended family. Different behavior, different personality, and different anything. So again, it's a different. So anyhow, the next questions, we're gonna make a short mini podcast because I don't think we have very much time. So the next question is, what motivates me every day? What motivates me every day in seeing the I am proactive, seeing that I'm doing with my life, seeing that I'm investing with my life, and seeing that, all the hard work right now will soon be fruitful and I soon accomplish things in life. That is what motivates me. The motivations of being able to help people, to inspire people, to build your own company, to build your own name where people can actually learn and follows you and trust you. And that's what I want. So the last questions here is that where do I see myself from now? Honestly, I am very ambitious. And if you want to see yourself from now, you have to believe that you're going to be in the person and you're going to be in that positions 5 years from now. So 5 years from now, I hope to be, stress free, managing my companies, and my children are working for me. And at the same time, we just have no problems with financial. That's it. That's nothing very like crazy rich. It's all about just managing my own company. It's all about that my kids work for us, that they don't need to go work for employment and struggle with the life. I mean, it's nice that they experience the struggle of life for them to learn and grow. I mean, as a parents, we want our kids to learn and grow from everything. And that's why we never stop nagging and we never stop trying so hard to be the perfect mom and to be the perfect person we want to be. Because if we don't, then who would be, right? So that is my short mini podcast right now. I really want you to come and follow me with this journey. Again, Pix.ca soon will be launched. Currently, I'm still working with the web developers, so still I'm still relying on them. So it's taking forever. Actually, it's about 3 weeks now that it's been exhausting for me to think about that I cannot release it yet. And it's just, it is what it is. It's the process. You have to be patient. It's the way it works for the business and so on and so forth. So I'm really hoping that you guys stay on my page at the same time, is follow me for more mini podcast conversations since I started this now. And I really hope that you guys learn from me, and at the same times to build a community where you guys can be open and be collaborate with me and share your experience about life, share your moving in Canada, and share your growth, and share the education you have, and share everything. Like, it doesn't need to be limited when it comes to podcasting. We can talk about many things, um, personal journey and experience and traumas and so on and so forth. Like, there's so many topics that we can talk about. And thank you guys for watching this video. Again, this is me, your host, Mary Chris, and wait for more mini podcasts. Thank you guys so much. Bye now.